Hey guys, what's going on? Odharma here, and welcome to episode number 9 of my Level Up series, where I'm taking Hashtag United through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now, we've come to the end of season 1, got one more game to play. We're going to play that today, and then we're going to have a look, kind of a little end of season review, just have a look at a few of the stats and kind of where my head is going forward in regards to possible signings, where to strengthen, the financial situation, which is looming very much on my shoulders currently. We'll run through the schedule quick though. Not played too many games, 3 games we've played since obviously the last episode. Starting off with a 1-0 win over Enfield, Ricky Evans getting a late goal in the 86th minute to get us 3 points. West Essex, 2-2 draw. Mignon scoring first, putting them 1-0 up. And then Hursit and Asude getting 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes to put us in the lead. But then Richie Burdett converts a penalty late on in extra time. And then finally, Woodford, penultimate game, smashed on 5-0. Richmond getting a brace, Martin getting a goal, Glee getting a goal, Hursit getting a goal. In regards to news, Asude been injured again. He was out. Supposed to be out like 6 to 7 weeks for a sprained ankle ligaments, but obviously he's going to be back fresh for the start of next season, which is good. Transfers, we've had a few transfers, and one which we talked about in the last episode being Aaron Zibia went to Fylde. We lost Joe Ward as well. He didn't feature too much because Aaron Zibia was playing at box to box, but then when he left, Joe Ward started playing in a couple of games, but then he's gone to Evesham. Pittman's gone as well, so we've lost a few players that were on wages, which is good, that being Pittman, Peddy, Aaron, Peddy and Baker. So there's 3 that have gone so far. Finances wise, we're minus 24 grand. We're currently spending over 3 grand on wages per week, and that needs to significantly decrease. You can see on our projection next year minus 26 grand, which is just absolutely terrible. It's mainly part to the staffing and wage costs. Now, I forgot to say, we might as well get it over with now in this intro, that we did have made a signing, which is Josh DeBeo, who looks unbelievable. Look at this guy. He plays on the left, and we've got Pritchett and Williams, but I'm looking to try and offload Williams because he's done fantastically well. Don't get me wrong, this season been amazing, performed really well, but he's like 39 now, so he's really reaching the end of his career, and he's on £300 a week, which is a massive chunk of our wage bill just on one player, and he needs to go. Josh DeBale, on the other hand, is as good. Well, he's better physically, not as good technically, and just a tad weaker mentally, but he's at age 23. He's on a non-contract on about 200, and I can get it up now, 230 I think, yeah, 230. So he's on quite a lot, but if we get rid of Williams, we're still making a £70 on him, and it doesn't necessarily mean Josh is going to play every game as well. So obviously as a substitute he only earns 10, so that's my logic with that. I've seen him come up by my scout, and I was like, I've got to take him, look at the quality, and he wanted a non-contract, which basically made me just 100% go, yep, he's the man that we're going to use, or going to sign. So I guess without further ado, let's jump to the final game of the season against Sawbridge. As you can see, we're at the team selection page. Let's just quick pick to start off with. Martin's going to come in. I'll play Fundy, why not? DeBayo's playing. Just start this game, get it underway. Complete, which it's been a very positive season. On the pitch, off the pitch, not been the best. Just gonna send the assistant for that one. I'm not too fussed about that one. Yeah, not the best off the pitch, just because this financial situation is gonna cause us a lot of problems in trying to strengthen the squad, because we'll have no room to move in the market. The wage budget that we've got currently. On top of that, we won't be able to develop as a manager. It'll restrict our staffing, being able to bring in staff, which could fundamentally, make the difference in recruitment and also on the pitch development. So, we need to get back running a healthy club. We will do that. It's just going to be tricky. It's going to be a long-term thing, but luckily this save is a long-term thing. So, yeah, I think we'll ultimately turn it around. It's just a matter of just gradual, just getting rid of people. Yes, that's it. Nice one. 19th goal of the season. Very nice. Yeah, just gradually getting rid of them, because with the compensation kind of aspect, trying to terminate the contracts, it takes it out of your transfer budget, which I've not actually touched, and my transfer budget this season's been $7,000, so I think I could get rid of maybe 2 players with that, terminating them, because the contract situation is just crazy. Like Williams, to get him off to mutually terminate, he wants a compensation of $20,000. Like, in our current state of financial woes, we can't afford to do that. So we really need to be diligent in the market next season. And this team, to be fair, this current team that I've got now, obviously lost Aaron Zibia, but should do pretty well in the division. I'd still expect us to be. I think there's playoffs in the next. Good save by Jackson. Yeah, I think we've still got playoffs in the next tier up, so I'd still expect us to kind of challenge for playoffs, to be honest. I'd be disappointed if we didn't, because I still think we've got the quality, like Hersit, Masude, Izu, Richmond, Carter, all these guys are. I think everyone here pretty much, unless starting 11 right now, can perform in the tier above. Maybe minus Stamp. I don't think he's that fantastic. But remains to be seen. We'll only know till we get there, I suppose. Sits here and gets his 20th of the season. Very nice. 20 goals from, right wing and left wing. It's nothing to grumble about at all. Jesus. And he scored and he's assisted a bagload as well. So he's had a very impressive season. He's someone I'm looking to keep on, obviously. One day unlucky there. Bayo's a much more of an attack-minded fullback. He likes to play as a wing-back really, but at this level I don't really want to be kind of messing with I want the defence to just kind of be just an organised unit, not really too adventurous. And which, to be fair, has proved to be the case because we've conceded barely any goals this season. Fundy, unlucky. Just praise the team. Lopez, the absolute monster of this division. Goals wise, he scored like nearer 30 goals, I think, in the league, which is even way more than the likes of Richmond. I don't know how Lopez has done that because stats wise he's pretty awful. Like Richmond outclasses him in every single department, but they're getting the best out of him. Sawbridgeworth for sure. But he's obviously going to win the Golden Boot this season. And Richmond is going to miss out. I think he'll probably be second, or I think he's for sure in the top 3. He might even be third. I'm not too sure because I've not been keeping up with it recently. But obviously we'll have a look at the little stats and figures after this game's finished. Get into the nitty gritty of this season's before we look on to next season. Carr whipping the ball in. Coveney. Is that an on goal? It was. Levi Phillips. 3-0. Hashtag United. What a way to finish off the season. It's a result that's really sums up our performances this season for the most part. You know, controlled at the back, clinical up top, authoritative in midfield. Not much more to say than that. Ooh, there's a lot of bend on that from Easy. Let's praise the team. Oops, did I don't even know. I think I might have demanded more, to be fair. Let's give Richmond a go. Lopez, can he get his goal? He can. Goal number 35 of the season for Jose Gabriel Lopez. Very nice free kick. I mean, the wall just breaks, which is disappointing to see. But look at him. How's this guy scored 35 goals compared to this guy, who, to be fair, has scored about as many, just not as many in the league. And in the cup competitions, Richmond's thrived. So they've scored similar amount of goals, I'd say. But in the league, Lopez has been head and shoulders above anyone else, or what anyone else is capable of, for sure. Richmond now plays it to Izu. Izu over to Richmond, who just absolutely leaps that one into the stand, and no one can retrieve the ball because there's no supporters in that stand. Come on, let's just hit full-time whistle. Lopez. That was a nice little pass by Rampling on the assist. Lopez took it home. Bit disappointing, we've kind of switched off. Understandable. Nearing the last few seconds of the season. Please don't tell me we're gonna concede another one. That would be a shame to not get 3 points from this game after being 3-0 up. Ooh. Oh, on the break, Pritchett. Man, he's messed it up. And that's got to be time now, surely. Surely, Carter lumps it forward. Are you serious? Jesus Christ, how long is this added time going on for? Don't do this to me. Yes, full time, there we have it. Hashtag United 3, Sawbridgeworth Town 2 was a bit closer than expected in the end, with Lopez getting a brace. Dominant. Very happy, tell everyone I was very happy and everyone can be happy. There we go. Season 1 done. Done really well with my uploads as well, I'd say. So far I've been this is one of my most consistent months so far. I've uploaded like 9 videos in like 15 days, which is pretty good for me compared to the last couple of months where it's been a bit wishy-washy. But anyway, there you can see 94 points. Very, very impressive season from us. Only 2 defeats, which were at the hands of Tackley and Ilford. Yeah, that Ilford one was a bad one to take, to be fair, near the start of the season. 4 draws: Essex, Stansted, Walthamstow and Hadley. Then 30 wins. You can list off every team there. We've pretty much beat them. No one's got relegated because there's no relegations from this division. Just have a look at the stages. Hey, we hit 100 goals, which is sick. Yes, that was a goal that I wanted to hit, and we did actually manage to do that one. We didn't manage to get the 100 points, but we got the 100 goals. Only 30 conceded. Only Redbridge conceded less than us. 70 goal difference. Very, very nice. Let's turn my camera back on because I didn't realise it went off. Let's have a look then at the stats. Team detailed. Average possession, we were top with 55. Penalties taken 11, scored 10. Very nice. That's all down to Williams. Thank you very much for that. Goals us. Crosses completed. We also had the most goals from indirect free kicks. Us with 22. But they all cut above Ilford and you're in second to Hamlet. Pass completion ratio 75%. Again, very pleased with that. From a defensive side of things, we run us up to Redbridge on goals conceded. 20 clean sheets though, which is really good to see from Jackson and our back four. Anything else that stands out? Attendance. This might be a good point to talk about, considering, ticket sales drives money for us, especially in the lower levels. You know, as much as competition money, like cup competition money, really helps. Like average, like attendance would help a lot. If we had Cockfosters average of 272 a season, we wouldn't be nowhere near as in a financial state as we're in right now, but we're averaging 52 fans, so bear that in mind for the start of next season when we're a division higher, to see if we manage to average out a few more fans. Hopefully that should be the case. No team had a stadium sellout. Highest attendance was at St Margaret's B. We had the second lowest highest attendance with 80. Lowest attendance we had this. We weren't that bad at 35 compared to quite a lot of other teams. And then this is, look at this, how mad this is. Salary per year, we're spending 123k per year on wages compared to Tower Hamlets, who are the next closest competitor with 34k. So that just shows that we were cut above the rest of these teams and really had no excuse as to why we wouldn't get promoted and win this league. We've done that, and we won the Division Cup as well to boot, but that's based on this, how much our squad costs. We're fully need brain's gone dead. Yeah, we're supposed to win. Effectively, we're supposed to win this league and the cup as well. Bill Base FA Vars, has that been? That's not been yet, but interesting. Hoddesdon in our league are up against Thornby in the final. They actually beat Greenwich, who knocked us out in the semi-final, so fair play to them. Hope they do it. And then what else can we look at before we move on? Records. Tash and Richmond, most overall goals, most league goals as well with 21. Most assists, Lee Hersett takes that one. Most clean sheets, Jackson takes that one. Highest average rating, Lee Hersett. Most man of the matches, Lee Hersett as well. See, this is all going to be new history for us, so it's exciting because we're such a new club, for only 4 years old. So all these are going to be filled out. There you go, most league goals by a player, 21. Tash and Richmond. In regards to the team then, the squad, what can we talk about? Izu's out of a contract. I've tried to get a new contract, but because of our financial state, as you can see here, it will be inferior terms to his current deal, so he's just going to let it run out. So we're going to lose Izu, who's arguably, look how amazing his stats are for a player of this level. He'll go on and play in a conference team easily, maybe even a League 2 team. So we're going to lose Izu, and we're going to lose one of the midfielders as well, Tanza, who I'm not as fussed about losing. I think he could be replaced easier. He's on £70 a week, Izu's on £80, so there's £100 out of the wage budget. And then we need to try and look to offload some more players. This guy's in until 2022, so I really need to get rid of him. I need to get rid of these ones the most that are obviously Williams, who's on 300, and Jackson. If I could get rid of them two, that would be amazing. That's £400 off the wage bill, but it's just whether I can do it over the summer. In regards to transfers, we need to strengthen in defence, in the full-back 8, well, we need to replace Izu, and we need to bring in a centre-back, and then also we need to bring in a midfielder. They're the key areas, and I'd like to have, if we can get rid of Jackson, bring in a goalkeeper as well. So goalkeeper, centre-back, replacement right-back for Izu, and then a central midfielder. I think are the 4 that we really need before the start of next season. So I think that's everything that I need to say. So if you enjoyed the first season, leave a like. Dislike it if you disliked it. Comment if you want to comment on it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I hope to see you in season number 2. So cheers. See ya.